Hey guys, Teemingjoker here. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the methods I use and routes I take to keep a high KD on Seaside. As you can see in the top right corner, I average a 27 EKIA on this map with a 4.36 KD. This is okay. It's one of my better maps. Overall, it's my favorite map just because of the fact that I can run and gun on it. I can't stand using my Titans and whatnot if I don't have to. Okay, so to start this out, we're going to talk about the route I take at the beginning of the game. I'm always taking this route, whether I'm on this side that you're seeing in the gameplay or on the other side. These barrels that are over here full of wine or whiskey, whatever might be in these barrels, is the best route for me. I like to run and gun. This keeps close quarters. There's only two paths really that you can take. Being close quarters means my Spitfire, which is my favorite gun, works very well. As soon as I get to the other side, whichever way I'm going, I will pretty much check out to the middle just in case someone's there, and then basically turn around and head back the other direction. And I keep making those routes, coming back and forth, and just paying attention to my mini-map. So now I'm going to show you where the best kill areas are. And as you can see on this map, this is something I got from the companion app for Call of Duty. It's showing you I got 3 heavily populated areas that are where I get 90% of my kills, which is by the cellar. I'll show you an image in a second here of each one of those spots in game. A few tips I can share. We'll start with the one that benefits you on not just Seaside but all together, which is when you're coming around a corner, pre-aim the corner. I hate that this is the way Call of Duty is now, but pre-aiming corners is definitely the way to go, or pre-aiming doors, anywhere you're going. Quick draw and all that does help, but overall, if somebody else is already aiming down sights, you're going to lose majority of your fights against them unless they're just really bad at aiming. One tip I can give you on here is don't use an LMG unless it's the Hades with like the crossbar or something like that, or a sniper rifle, or tactical rifles. Don't use any of those with this method if you are trying to replicate this, because you'll just have a bad time. This is, obviously, as you can see in the video, is Spitfire heavy, but it can also be utilized very well with the SOG, the Cordite, the Maddox. As I said, the Hades works actually better than I thought it would for this method. Another tip would be is if you guys are both going down one of the lanes, obviously with how I'm showing you is down the cellar lane, using that as an example, if you and your teammate are there, he's staying to the far right and pushing that narrow path, then you need to stay between the middle lane and him, which there's a kind of a zigzag path there. If you both stay to the right, there's a chance someone's going to shoot both of you guys that is right ahead of you, that might be posted up, or someone's going to flank you guys from that left path that you're not going to see, and you both die without him taking any damage at all, the enemy that is. Map awareness is key. If your whole team is getting close to one of the spawns, turn around and go the other direction, because you're not going to see any enemies that way. More than likely, your team's going to kill them, or at least you hope so, and you're going to get first dibs on the enemies spawning again back in the other spawn. Specialists are a big factor in this as well. My go-to is Ruin. Some of this video play is showing 0 and some showing Crash. As you saw by the score streaks, I had attack helicopter, strike team, and warship going on, so Crash was helping me out a lot. But normally my go-to on this map is Ruin, and the reason being that if you're getting close quarters and there's a whole bunch of them piled up, just grab slam them, piece of cake. But the main reason is the grappling gun. It helps you get back and forth between the spawns so quick. Another specialist that would be pretty good on this one would probably be Torque, and that's because he can block off some of the paths, which if you're kind of soloing over there, blocking off one of those paths that they can target you kind of helps you funnel them so you can keep killing them. So another tip that doesn't really work right now, just because people just got the game and they're not really sure about the map paths that they're going to take, so they're going middle, is usually going middle as a flank. So if sellers going, I've killed a bunch of people going cellar, they're trying to post up ready for me to come back through again, then I will change things up and go through the middle. Normally the middle's wide open, but again I like to run Ruin, which also helps me get across that middle area without getting shot. and then I get behind them, which really throws a curveball. But outside of that, I mean, just play smart. Pit your mini map's your best friend. It was always been that way. Just watch it like a hawk, and pre-aim corners. I hate saying that, but pre-aim corners, and just keep your accuracy up, and you should be good to go. Let me know if this helps.